Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have decided to do my makeup with all expired products. Mainly every single makeup product has a little symbol and I'll insert it right here. So it tells you how long the product is good for. So all of these products that I have used on my face today are absolutely all expired. Before we continue, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below right now. Also make sure you click that little notification bell button. It's right next to the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out from any of my upcoming new videos. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram at Nathaly Raya, that's how you can find me. And without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm gonna start off with a Too Faced Hungover Primer. Now this primer actually broke off a very long time ago, so the little pump to this no longer works. What I have to do is squish it and then some of the product pops out on the side. Now this little guy is only good for 6 months after the day that you open it. I've had this for over 2 years already, so there's no way that this can still work. It doesn't even smell the way that it should be smelling because I know that these actually smell like coconut. It just doesn't feel right. For the next part, I'm gonna go in with this corrector. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is good for up to 18 months. Now the thing is that I have owned this for over 5 years already. Shout out to Coin Cactus. I was so obsessed with these that I was able to buy like 5 of them. I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit. While I wait for that, I'm gonna go into the eyebrows. I am using the Clean Color eyeshadow. I have no idea the name of this or like what shade it is. This worked for such a long time to do my eyebrows, so I am gonna be using the Buxom, also a overly expired product. I've owned this for over 2 years and it is only good for 12 months. So I'm gonna apply that at the end of the cap and I'm gonna go over it with my brush because I do like my brush to be a little bit wet. I do have to get really close to this because your girl does not have 20/20 vision. In fact, a lot of you guys know I do wear contacts, and although I did get a new prescription not that long ago, like maybe 2 months ago, I feel like I still need a better prescription. So there is a few stuff that I wanted to bring up, and that was like the highest, probably the stuff that has stuck around the most from 2018 that I loved. And I think we're gonna start off with Coachella because that's probably like the first thing that I remember. There's probably more. Oh, like going to Rocky Point with my best friend. That was so much fun. You guys, it's been almost an entire year since I last went to Rocky Point, and it just blows my mind because years back I would go to Rocky Point with my parents because they were building a house almost every 15 days, every other month, and then now it just literally seems like once a year, and that kind of sucks because Rocky Point is such a huge part of me. So for my foundation, I am using this L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I do have 2 different shades. So what I like to do is shake it up and leave my finger in there, that way it picks it up on my finger, and then just dab this all across my face. And then I go in with the other shade and do the exact same thing. I do this because they're both 2 different undertones. Like one is warm and then the other one is a cool undertone. And I just never knew which one was my shade because I would do one and I didn't like it. Then I would do the other one and I also didn't like it. So then I just had the idea of combining both of them, and that is what just worked for me. And these have to be over 3 years old, and I know it's crazy. I should probably throw those out, which I am going to be throwing out. A lot of these stuff I'm going to be getting rid of, like the foundation. I'm going to be throwing the Too Faced out. I just don't feel like it's gonna be doing anything. Also, this beauty blender I need to throw out because it is so old. I actually didn't use this for that long. This is over 1 year old, and I loved how huge it was. That's what made me fall in love with it because it just made applying my foundation a lot more faster. But then it started to develop this texture. I didn't like the way that I was leaving my foundation, so I just decided to give it up and then just go to another beauty brand. This is the Real Techniques, and now I'm using the Eagle Tools. For my concealer, you guys, I used to use this so much in high school. This is the Maybelline Age Eraser, and I love this for the sponge, but I just don't think that I will ever rebuy this again. This is definitely gonna go in the trash, and like I said, this has to be years old. For my contour, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in Beautiful Bronze. I was also obsessed with this for my nose contour and basically just all of my contour. This was another item that I was like super obsessed with and I used for like 5 years, and then I just stopped using it. I think I have 2 of each shade, the orange, the green one, the bronze one, and then the yellow corrector. Okay, so another highlight that I remember a lot is Coachella. I don't think I'll ever forget about Coachella. Coachella was literally like a dream to me, like ever since I can remember. I want to say since like freshman year, which what was freshman year, like 2008. I think even before that, like I was obsessed with Coachella. Every time it would come around, I would post about it on Facebook, and I wouldn't go, not because like I wasn't able to afford it, but because I didn't have the friends to go. So just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna buy 2 tickets. whoever wants to buy it off me, then that's awesome. But I'm not gonna be waiting for someone to be like, okay, let's do it. Like something would always pop up for them. But luckily, because I did get that extra ticket, my little sister was like, I'll buy it off you. So that's how we were able to go. And then also I had my friend Valeria who decided to go, and I was just like, heck yes. It was even better to have like more people go. To set my foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and this has that little thing for 12 months, and this is definitely older than 2 years. To be honest, I don't remember why I stopped using this. It might have been because I just found a better setting powder. So this is definitely expired. I would rebuy this. Out of all the products that I have mentioned, this is probably the only one that I will rebuy in the future. For my bronzer, I'm going in with the Hoola Benefits bronzer. This guy is definitely expired. It doesn't say how many months it was good for. I just know that I've had this for over 2 years as well. And I didn't stop using this because I didn't like it anymore. In fact, I still like it. I just have 2 other bronzers that I would rather use. And if I didn't have those other 2, I would definitely go back to this. And I do want to say that this is another product that I would most likely buy in the future again. Another highlight that I would probably have to say is the family get-togethers. Like my family is very close, and when I say family, I just mean like my mom, dad, and siblings. Not so much for all of my aunts and uncles. I do have like one aunt who is always there as well. Just being in our family, like she is the sweetest person ever. Anyways, back to the family get-together. So family and friends, because my friends have grown to become family and they are there in every cookout that we do. So I really cherish those moments, and they are definitely like a huge highlight, not only of 2018 but of my entire life. I'm now gonna jump into this City Color highlight trio. You guys, this has to be over 7 years old, and to be honest, this has to be like one of the most amazing like products that I could ever own. Like, hello. Okay, so here's the other one. They are just flawless, and I'm gonna do the other one right over here. Oh my goodness, I just cannot handle it. So I'm gonna go in with this one, and I'm gonna go over that Hoola bronzer, and this is just gonna give it like a summery vibe even though we're in winter, but yeah. So another highlight of 2018 would have to be becoming an aunt all over again. And not only that, but becoming a godmother. So my brother's sister-in-law gave birth to Marco with the K, Raya, last year. And it was just amazing because our family has been wanting a baby boy for years, for the longest time ever. So baby Marco definitely changed everyone's lives, and that was a huge thing. I think it's time to move into the eyes. So I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. Now this baby is not as old, but it is definitely expired. I think it has to be like a year and a few weeks. It does expire in the 12 months. I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown right here, which is truffle, and this is gonna go all over the entire crease. Next highlight would have to be Cancun. Cancun was the best trip of 2018. It was amazing, magical, beautiful. Seeing the pyramid, the hotel, the food, the drinks, just everything about it made it so perfect. And if you guys have not seen my Cancun vlogs, you guys are missing out. For my next shade, I'm gonna jump into this guy, and this is gonna go on the lid, but on the ends. For the center part of my lid, I'm gonna go right into Rich Girl right here. Another highlight would have to be my birthday. Whoa, we're already in like November. It was amazing. Like, who keeps an entire birthday surprise a secret? Like, everyone played such a great part about that. My girl Elena planned this entire thing, and obviously my entire family helped out. I showed up to her house because we were supposed to go out for my birthday dinner. We were gonna do it at Culinary Dropout. The plan was for me to pick up my girl Elena at her place, and it turns out that she wasn't ready by the time that I got there, so she made me get down. And not gonna lie, I was a little upset because I was like, how is she pulling this off on my birthday? Like, she's gonna make us late for my reservations. And it just turned out that she had an entire birthday party surprise for me, and it was Friends themed. If you guys know me, Friends is literally life to me. All right, so I went ahead and did my eyelashes off camera. I'm gonna go back into the Laura Mercier, and I'm just gonna be cutting this right here. This is such a huge sponge, and I'm also gonna be putting some on my nose right here. Alright, so this is a JCat Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer. I think it's a highlighter, and it is in the shade Coconut Island. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely a highlighter right there. This guy was good for 12 months, and I have owned this for over 4 years. Another product that I got at Cotton Cactus. There we go. Alright guys, so after this we only have literally 2 things that we need to do, and that is apply the rest of the highlight to our face and do our lips. For the lips, I am gonna go with the LA Colors. Not that I ever stopped using this, I still love it. It's a really good product. This is actually good for 24 months. That is 2 years, and I've had this for over 3 years. So this is what we're gonna be using for our lips. This is definitely a really gorgeous product, so I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over that with the lip gloss. So going back into the JK highlighter, I do need some type of spray, so I'm going back in with the Buxom. Anyways, wow, this highlighter still has it going on. And now for the last product, like, yes, this seems like such a new product, however it actually isn't. This was one of the first lip glosses that Fenty Beauty came out with, and this came out in 2017. So I have definitely had this for over a year, and this is only good for 12 months. I never really use it because I still haven't gotten used to lip glosses. I just don't feel like I'm a lip gloss kind of person. I'm not gonna lie, this lip combo is everything. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. I do want to give out a shout out, and today's shout out goes out to Candidly KP. So Candidly, first of all, I love your name, and second of all, thank you for being part of the Raya family. And if any one of you guys will also like a shout out, all you have to do is make sure to be subscribed and comment anything your big ol' heart desires. I love you guys all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not subscribed to join the Raya family, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.